Are you paranoid your partner is cheating? You see that text and you wonder, who is that? Or your partner comes home late and you think, where were you? I'm Ronald and I'm a relationship and family therapist. And we're here to talk about cheating paranoia, or the fear that your partner may cheat. Fear that your partner may cheat often comes from one's past experience. Maybe they've been cheated on by a past or present partner, or perhaps from their childhood where they've experienced some abandonment. Such adverse relational experiences changes one's attachment style, and anxious attachment often lends itself to clingy behaviors. There's an underlying belief that if I keep my partner close, then they'll never leave me. When in fact, in healthy relationships, it's the opposite. In healthy relationships, there is a balance between togetherness and separateness. The idea is the less free I am to leave you, the less I will stay. The more free I am to leave you, the more I will stay. Healthy relationships are high engagement and low attachment. Being cheated on by a partner naturally lends itself to paranoia. Infidelity is a relational trauma. It's a trauma because we typically think of the past as something that has been set in time. It's concrete and reliable. The discovery of an infidelity or an affair shatters all of this. And suddenly, what we knew to be true is no longer. We can no longer trust the past. And that's a threat to our existential and psychological existence. So partners who have been cheated on will often exhibit symptoms of trauma. They may have nightmares, intrusive thoughts or images. There may be sudden mood swings, or the partner can be very explosive at times, or sometimes very numb. There's often rumination, which is thinking about the events that may or may not have unfolded. And then there's hypervigilance. And these are all symptoms that are akin to post-traumatic stress disorder. Hypervigilance during infidelity looks a bit different to post-traumatic stress disorder. In post-traumatic stress disorder, we typically think of like a war veteran coming home, and when they hear a loud noise, they think, was that a bomb or a gunshot? Hypervigilance, when there's been infidelity, is when you see your partner getting a text, you think, who is that? Or when they come home late, you wonder, where have you been? It's looking for threats to the relationship. And as humans, we are relational beings. We exist in relationship. We need to be connected. And so when our relationships are threatened, we are threatened. So these are symptoms of trauma. They are a residual effect of the infidelity. And these symptoms, they are often out of that person's control. The betrayed on partner often doesn't want the symptoms. They don't want to be paranoid or jealous or controlling, because that's really exhausting for them. And typically, if they could choose, they would prefer not to. But it is a residual effect of infidelity. Paranoia is a close relative to anxiety, and anxiety and play don't mix. And this is what leads partners to leave. There's no fun in their relationship, and there's no freedom to be oneself. Partners lose their sense of individuality, and they begin to feel suffocated by the paranoid partner. And they leave these kinds of relationships because that's the only way that they can regain the sense of self once again. A paranoid partner has a tendency to believe that trust is built by being in a safe place and never venturing outside of that space. But trust is also built by being able to take risk, by being able to be vulnerable and to be able to sit in the uncertainty. And it's through moving through the uncertainty and moving through that vulnerability where trust is built. The truth is, there is no relationship without risk, and partners need to decide on their risk tolerance for their relationship. What amount of risk can help the relationship grow, yet at the same time feel safe and secure?